How to install a windshield on a Kawasaki Mule 610. This is probably one of the best upgrades you can make to your Kawasaki Mule. It allows you to ride in all weather. First, go ahead and lay out your windshield and remove the plastic filament on either side. I got this windshield from StarknightMT. It's a great quality windshield. It fit my Kawasaki Mule 610 perfectly. Had zero issues. And as you're going to see by this video, it's a very simple installation. Watch till the end. You'll see how it handles in a good rainstorm we had down here in South Florida. I have to admit, I was really impressed by the unboxing of this product. It is very rugged and a very tough design. You can see it's probably 1/4 inch thick plexiglass. And I really like the built-in air vents down there on the bottom panel. That allows you to get good airflow if you're moving good high speeds, which is extremely important to me in South Florida because we do a lot of riding out here on our farm. So the windshield comes in 2 pieces. This is the top piece. I'm removing the plastic on here. Same as the bottom piece. I'm just going to remove that filament on both sides. Once you have removed all the protective filament, go ahead and get the seal out of the packaging. Now they send you a little more than you need, which is fine. So you're going to want to start at one end and just start working it in across the bottom of the windshield. You will know it's in place because you can physically feel it snap as you keep pressing it in. See how as I'm working a few inches at a time, I'll get a few inches in, then I'll go down the next few inches. This is very easy, really no tools needed. As you work it in, you just keep pressing, you'll get it. This is very similar to replacing the door trim on an exterior door. Now, when you get to the end, you're gonna have a little extra. You see that tag end I have there on the left side of the screen? Once you get to that in there, you're gonna need something to cut it with. That's literally the only tool you're gonna need for this entire project. I probably could have got away with a pocket knife. I decided to use a little pair of carpet scissors that I had in my shop to cut off that access tag in. Next, go ahead and set your bottom half of your windshield on your Kawasaki Mule. Starknight did a really good job on this design. It is a tight fit. I'm not worried about water getting up underneath that bad boy. Now, the windshield comes with Velcro straps, 4 for the top half of the windshield and 4 for the bottom half of the windshield. And there's little slots, so this thing is almost idiot-proof to install. I was able to do the whole project by myself, whole installation job in probably under 10 minutes. So you're going to pull the straps through the little slots and pull them back on themselves. And I will say, Starknight gave me a really good set of instructions to go by here. As you can see, I'm doing this all pretty much one-handed by myself. Make sure to get the straps good and snug. And one cool thing I want to point out to there is you see on the top half of the windshield, that is an inverted lip. You'll see as I put the second section, the top half of the windshield on there, that's so water doesn't run off the roof down in between the 2 layers of windshield. I thought that was a really smart design because that was one of the problems I had on a previous windshield of my Kawasaki Mule. And another thing I love about having the strap method opposed to a permanent installation job with nuts and bolts is, should I ever want to get in the front trunk of my Kawasaki Mule, all I have to do is simply undo a couple Velcro straps and I can access anything I want to in that front trunk compartment. Now, as I finish up the last strap on the bottom half of the windshield, I'm going to give her the old pull and push test and make sure that thing's secured because I go over a lot of rough pastures. I can't have that thing going anywhere. And that thing is snug. It ain't going nowhere. So now we're on to the top half of the windshield. This is probably what impressed me the most of Starknight's design, is it fits right up underneath that roof and those 2 inverted lips grab each other perfectly. And this thing is snug as a bug once it's on there. The link's been on the screen this whole time, but that link takes you straight to Starknight's website where you can order one of these windshields for yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the same process with the straps. I'm gonna go ahead and loop them through the little slots and pull them back on each other until they Velcro tight. So I get it all secure. Of course, I got to give it the old push and pull test, and that thing is on there. It ain't going nowhere. So I'm a sucker for really cool stickers, and Starknight sent some really sweet stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on my windshield. And then we're going to take it out in the cow pasture and see how it performs because I have to field test everything just to make sure. So here's it out in the cow pasture. I just went as fast as this thing goes over every bump and hole I got in that cow pasture. And you can see it's still firmly attached. Here's a full 360. All pieces are still locked together. It's tight. I mean, I sent it. I didn't hold back. I let it rip. And it just so happens right after that, we got a torrential downpour. So you can see I am staying completely dry. That windshield is working exactly how it's designed to. Water's coming in underneath the seams. Nothing's coming in underneath the windshield. And you see my little air vents here? I'm going to open them up so I get some more airflow. Here's a picture of it coming at me. I got my sun on it. You can see how good it looks. So an added bonus to this thing that I didn't think about is this windshield by Starknight makes my job a lot easier. I'm out here spraying fly spray on the cows, and even though it's non-toxic to humans, anyone that's ever sprayed this stuff knows as soon as you start sweating, it starts burning. When it touches your skin, it's like brake clean. I'm able to be a lot more aggressive now when I'm spraying down the cattle. I mean, look at all that overspray that windshield caught. Not a drop got on me. It all got caught up on the windshield. That's awesome, because normally I'd be having it all in my sweat pores right now and being real itchy. If you haven't done so already, click on the link and check out Starknight.